Alright, so we just got a little piece of information that may be a small light of hope for those of us adventure era fans who are hoping for some form of adventure respect in this franchise, ideally in the form of remakes or a game inspired by that. And once I saw this, I was like, we definitely have to talk about this. Now, I know a lot of you want me to talk about the upcoming thing, which is Sonic Colors Ultimate, but bro, honestly, I don't feel like it right now. Look, when we get closer to release, I'm sure there'll be some Colors Ultimate related videos to make. I mean, I definitely want to see what happens with the review scores and whatnot, but right now, like, I can't be bothered to talk about Colors Ultimate, I'm sorry. So if you haven't seen it already, I made a video a while back, and it talks about the Sonic Adventure remakes that actually did start development, and this was confirmed from a pretty close source. I can't say who on the video because, you know, I got a reputation to protect. No one's gonna tell me shit if I say everything out loud, but it's a pretty close source. Anyway, what we found out was that the Adventure remakes were being worked on, but they were only going to be actually fully developed to release if Forces was not a commercial success. And what happened is that Forces, according to Sega, was a commercial success. Therefore, I guess they didn't feel the need to do the Adventure remakes. Now, looking back at that information, my assumption is that it was just a Hail Mary for them, a backup plan. They didn't really want to give us Adventure remakes. They just kind of saw it as a, well, if Forces flops, then we have to go back to the drawing board. But I guess it sold enough for them to just go, fuck Adventure remakes and call it a day. That's what I'm getting from that situation. But I don't know. We'll see. Because an article just came out today from the Sonic Stadium, and it says here, Tony Harnell himself says he may be working on a new Sonic song. We want to make it clear before we move forward that nothing here is officially confirmed, aka not by Sega, it's just Tony Harnell talking. That said, the source is Mr. Harnell himself, and he says he may be working on a little something for our Speedy Blue friend. Tony Harnell is known for his work as a singer for the band TNT, as well as the frontman for Skid Row, however briefly. Sonic fans, however, will know him as the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog's theme music in the Adventure era for It Doesn't Matter and the world famous Escape from the City, to be precise, which I could have sworn was Ted Poley, but looking at the Sonic wiki, is like Tony Harnell's credits are basically the same almost as Ted Poley, with like one difference. Like Ted Poley did Lazy Days, which is Big's theme, and Ted Poley didn't do It Doesn't Matter for SA2 or SA1, whereas Tony Harnell did It Doesn't Matter for both SA1 and SA2. But yeah, apart from that, their shit is basically the same in terms of their Sonic credits. It says they performed those songs together, so basically we're both singing on them. I didn't realize there was two vocalists on that song, but I guess there was, I don't know. But yes, Tony Harnell's credits, It Doesn't Matter from SA1 and SA2, Escape from the City, We Can, which is Team Sonic's theme from The GOAT, then you got Race to Win from Sonic Rivals 2, which he was uncredited, and then Escape from the City, the remix in Sonic Generations. So aside from Race to Win, all he has done basically is Adventure era shit. Like, that's it. None of the Boost games except Generations, where it was like, you know, City Escape taking on the Adventure era. So this is pretty much as adventure as it gets, right? He's only really come back in a credited fashion to do City Escape again, basically. So he did SA1 2 Heroes, dipped, did a little small thing for Rivals 2, and comes back for Generations to do an SA2 song again, and then that's it. Also, while we're talking about vocal themes here, I encourage you guys to check out my vocal theme tier list video where I rank the Sonic vocal themes, pretty much all of them, besides a few that got missed from the tier list, but I include them in the comment section. Those of you who want to say that Premy doesn't make any positive content, the positive content is right there. You have the choice to check it or not, but if you want to see a positive video full of Sonic music, of which most of it is in rank S and A, with the exception of some B's and C's and an F, but if you want to see that, check that out. You've been told, so don't go running around saying Prem never says anything positive about the franchise, okay? It's there. So I guess he does one of those Q&As on Instagram stories, and this is his official Instagram, and they ask him, would you ever do another song for a Sonic game? And then he goes, sure, and I think I kind of just did. Smiley face. Now Sonic Stadium says it's worth mentioning that we're in a year of Sonic's 30th anniversary, so it is possible that this could be teasing a tribute single, either in collaboration with Sega or independently, and of course due to the subtle ambiguity of his statement, they want to emphasize it's not an official confirmation. Of course, Sega haven't said it themselves, this is just Tony Harnell on his own Instagram stories, somewhat teasing something. So what do I think about this? Does that mean that we're getting Adventure remakes coming? Is this some kind of confirmation? I don't know. Okay, I don't want to say that is because I ain't getting my hopes up for that shit and it doesn't happen, right? I'm just a little bit giddy when I hear things like this because it's Tony Harnell, right? Like, he's done things for the adventure era. But I think what was the most interesting thing here is the way he phrased it, because they asked him if he'd do another Sonic song and he was like, he kind of just did. He didn't just say he just did. So what does kind of mean? Does it mean kind of in the sense that I didn't make a new song, I just happened to maybe remix an old one, aka the kind of thing you would do in a remake, which is not creating a whole new song, but just take one of your old songs, like, I don't know, it doesn't matter, and just do a new version for the remix? I don't know. That would be wishful thinking on my part, but it's not impossible. It could be, as Sonic Stadium said, just a tribute. Like, it's the 30th anniversary of our Lord and Savior, and they just want to give us some kind of tribute of the adventure era to pretend that they actually care about it, while in fact not giving us anything from the era. Only time will tell. Maybe they've got another adventure remake backup plan, this time with Rangers. Who knows, right? Like, at the end of the day, right, if we were going to get adventure remakes, if Forces flopped financially, and then Forces didn't flop financially, it could be now, if Rangers flops financially, then we get adventure remakes. So maybe they're subtly just getting a few songs recorded in just in case, just trying it out to see what could happen, just in case Rangers flops, and then they go and give us the adventure remakes. Now, I'm not saying Rangers should flop just so we can get adventure remakes, because I personally want Rangers to be a great game, but wanting it doesn't really mean shit if Sonic Team haven't learned their lesson. We'll only see if they've learned their lesson whenever they feel like showing us gameplay. I don't know, the day before the game's coming out in holiday 2022. We'll see. Nonetheless, I'm looking forward to hearing more Tony Harnell music, unless it's just a remix for like Colors Ultimate or something, which I mean, look, at the end of the day, I guess it could be a good song, but it's not really what I'm looking for. That's what I'm saying, you know. But I mean, those remixes in Colors Ultimate could definitely use some spicing up, let's be real. I mean, Jun Sonoe came in with the Fire Boss remix. I like that one, but there were some songs in there that just, I don't know, like, if Tony Harnell's coming in to do something on that, it could be cool. But how many vocal themes were in that game? I think we've already heard the remixes for the vocal themes, haven't we? So the ultimate being Colors Ultimate is pretty low, I would say. And maybe he's just branching out of the adventure era entirely. Maybe he's doing a song for Rangers. Maybe it's a Rangers theme. You know, I'm sure there's gonna be character themes, maybe for the villains, stuff like that. Maybe he's just coming back for Rangers and we're gonna hear something for that. Or maybe even Sonic Prime. I mean, that show's gonna need a theme song, right? That could be interesting. I mean, I'd love to hear that. I actually forgot how good the Infinite theme was because I associated it with, you know, Forces. When I was doing my vocal tier list video, I was like, oh, actually, this theme's actually pretty lit. I forgot how lit it was because the association with the game can affect how you see the song, right? If the song is in a great game, then the song has a higher pedestalization in your mind. But like, if the song is now attached to a game you don't like, it actually becomes harder to enjoy the song. It really works that way. I'm sorry. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about the situation. Tony Harnell said he might be working on a new Sonic song, or he kind of just did work on another Sonic song. What do you think it's for? Do you think it's for Sonic Prime? Do you think it's for some kind of adventure remake situation? Do you think it's for Colors Ultimate? Do you think it's for Rangers? Do you think it's just some kind of 30th anniversary tribute remix thing? But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. But that's all I have to say right now. So, Remy out.